Namaskar everyone, my name is Pooja Dwivedi. Welcome to the Big Breaking. Again, the Nipah virus continues to horrify the people of Kerala. Recently, there were 2 unnatural deaths that were reported. So samples have been sent to the National Institute of Virology to confirm the presence of the Nipah virus. We will know all about that. In the Kozhikode district of Kerala, this outbreak has been reported not once, not twice, but more than that. So we'll talk about it, what causes it, what is it, the origin, and does it hold the potential for a pandemic in the near future. Please subscribe to my Telegram channel so that you can get all the PDFs that I use here. Also be a subscriber or a follower at my Instagram. So after 2 unnatural deaths, because it wasn't clear what caused these deaths, these were reported from the Kozhikode district, the Kerala government has sent 5 samples to the National Institute of Virology in Pune to test for the presence of the deadly Nipah virus. So let's talk about the Nipah virus. It's a zoonotic disease. What is a zoonotic disease? When any disease can skip species, specifically from animals to humans, and it infects the humans and it passes on to another human through that particular infected human, that becomes a zoonotic disease. It is a member of the family Paramyxoviridae and the genus is Nipah virus. The animal who hosts it, that means that carries this virus inside them, is the fruit bat, which is also known as the flying fox. The genus is Pteropus. So remember this as well, because UPSC Prelims can ask us about the genus as well. It is genetically related to Hendra virus that is also known to be carried by these bats. That is why it was easily singled out that these cute looking bats are actually the reservoirs of it. So it was first discovered in 1998-1999 when an outbreak of disease in pigs happened. And of course that was transferred to people in Malaysia and Singapore. And that resulted in nearly 300 human cases and more than 100 deaths. That means the case fatality ratio was very large. Even economic issues were there because about 1 million pigs were killed to help control the outbreak. Since then, we are seeing and witnessing continuous outbreaks in countries such as Bangladesh and India. As you can see, this map is showing us in South and Southeast Asia, this outbreak is there. Moving ahead, let's talk about the spread. Generally, it is believed that it spreads from animals, and that is of course due to the consumption of contaminated food, infected food. If somebody consumes raw date palm sap or fruit that has been contaminated with saliva or urine from infected bats, one may get infected. Some cases of this infection have also been reported among people who climb trees where bats often roost. So in Kerala, it may be a possibility because of the bat colonies and people who roost there, who go up, climb the trees to get coconut or any sort of fruits. So they can get infected through this. Moving ahead, it is known to spread far more slowly than SARS-CoV-2. But the ability to kill is very big, and this is the major concern. During the first outbreak in Bengal's Siliguri in 2001, 45 of the 66 people who were confirmed to have been infected by this virus, they died. The mortality rate is 68% there. In the next outbreak that happened in Nadia of West Bengal in 2007, all the 5 people who were infected died. And during the 2018 outbreak in Kerala, 17 of the 18 patients confirmed to have been infected, they died. So this is the major issue because it makes people really sick. A Nipah infection can cause many problems that can range from respiratory issues to fatal encephalitis, which is inflammation of the brain, that means swelling of the brain. Other symptoms include fever, headache, cough, difficulty breathing and vomiting. Most serious ones include disorientation, seizures and coma. And according to WHO, cases of Nipah infection have a fatality rate between 40 to 75%. Generally, the kin and caregivers of those people who are infected, they generally get infected. And there are no drugs or vaccines that are specific for Nipah. So we are working in order to develop treatment for it. Generally, what do we have to do? We have to ensure that if we are eating anything raw, we must wash it properly and then we eat it. We consume things like this and be very careful. Now, P2I batches have already been launched and these P2I batches are for English and Hindi students. If you haven't taken admission as of yet, please do so as quickly as possible and use the code PDLIFE for this or any other course. Also, we have a long-term batch. This is for UPSC 2025 Here also all the facilities that are available in the P2I batch is there. Just use the code PD Live if you have to get any sort of discount, not only in this batch but any other batch. These will be evening classes from 16 September onwards. Thank you so much for watching.